Hello and welcome to Simple Cryptocurrency Reviews. My name is Claudio and this is CryptoChain, the channel where I do cryptocurrency news, reviews, demos, interviews, and blockchain games reviews. And in today's review, we're going to be talking about a project called Cosmos. And this is going to be a simple review, a simple breakdown. What is Cosmos all about? We'll be going through the website as usual to try and find some information, collect information, kind of give my personal opinion on it overall towards the end of the video, of course, and also throughout the video as we look at different topics. This is going to be a short review, less than 15 minutes is the aim of this video. And of course, all the links can be found in the description of the video to their website and also to their Telegram channel in case you're interested to check out more. And again, this is not a sponsor review, it's just a personal opinion review of the top 100 projects that are out there on CoinMarketCap. And again, you can get a list of all the exchanges where this is available on in CoinMarketCap when you search for it. So let's not waste any time and get right in. What is Cosmos all about? So as we can see on their website, cosmos.network, Cosmos is a decentralized network of independent parallel blockchains, each powered by BFT consensus algorithm like Tendermint consensus. So when we say parallel blockchains, what do we actually mean? Well, to keep it simple, they're given an example here of what is a blockchain, then they're given an example of how does Cosmos fit into the ecosystem and so on. But basically, to keep it simple, there are three layers that are part of the blockchain. You've got the network layer, the application layer, and the consensus layer as they show you in the diagram here. And the cool thing about Cosmos is that you can combine all three of these layers with the Cosmos ecosystem, right? So this all sits on top of it. So what does this actually mean? What it actually means that it's easier for developers to develop using the Cosmos software development toolkit and also integrate various blockchains, various dApps from different blockchains onto the Cosmos network. And of course, they can use information from those dApps to interoperate with other blockchains via this Cosmos ecosystem. So that's pretty cool stuff because this makes it easier. You're not limited to only one specific blockchain and you can communicate with various blockchains. And you may say there may be other projects out there that may be doing something similar like Cosmos, but for now Cosmos are actually the first to have implemented this, and it's still work in progress. It's not 100% complete yet. There's still some work to be done. I'll be going through that in the review video, of course, when we look at different parts of the website. So they're actually using Tendermint here, which is a solution that packages the networking and consensus layers into a generic engine like I was saying earlier. So here we've got the consensus and the networking layers, and here we've got any language that can be used, any programming languages referring to Java, C++, Go, etc. These are all the popular programming languages. So that's pretty cool stuff right here, right? And also Tendermint is connected to the application by a socket protocol called the Application Blockchain Interface, ABCI. Okay, and this protocol can be wrapped in any programming languages, making it possible for developers to choose a language that fits their needs. But that is not all. Here are the properties that make Tendermint BFT state-of-the-art blockchain, public or private blockchain ready, high performance, instant finality, and security, right? So they're offering you all of that here. And here you can see that with the Cosmos software development toolkit and other application layer frameworks. You've got more information here. We've got governance, the IBC, which I'll be talking about in a moment, staking, slashing, and so on. So you can actually stake Cosmos or Atom, right? They do actually call the token Atom, or not the token, the coin is called Atom, and it's sitting on the Cosmos blockchain, of course. And it can be staked, so it is like proof of stake. Because they need validators, right? It's not a proof of work blockchain, it is a proof of stake blockchain, and they want validators on there. So you may have some kind of argument there, because when I was doing some research on this project, I found some people say stuff like that they are prone to a less than 51% attack. So like with Bitcoin, for example, if you own 51% of the total coins out there, you can actually modify the blockchain, it can be controlled. But with Cosmos, apparently, I've read somewhere that if you've got 31% of the total supply, you can control the blockchain. So quote me if I'm wrong on this one. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. But I have heard this information. I can't remember exactly. It was some time ago that I've heard of it. I think it was in another video or something like that. But apparently that was one of the cons that I found with Cosmos, because there were just so many pros. And I was like, where are the cons? There has to be some sort of cons, right? And the other thing is maybe their community isn't that big. It is growing, right? But they are one of the top actually 20 projects on CoinMarketCap, right? So you can find them over there, and it kind of draws your attention. Even if you're new to cryptocurrency, it will draw your attention, because if you look at CoinMarketCap, you'll see it there in the top. So let's see. So yeah, basically they're just reiterating here information on the Cosmos SDK. And the other thing about Cosmos SDK is Ethermint, right? So Ethermint is like, if you don't have a blockchain but you want to develop on Cosmos, you can use the Ethermint functionality. So what is the Cosmos SDK and what does it allow you to do? So you can actually port any existing blockchain codebase already in Golang on top of it. For example, Ethermint, which is a project that ports the Ethereum virtual machine into a software development toolkit module, and Ethermint works exactly like Ethereum but also benefits from all the properties of Tendermint, Byzantine fault tolerant, consensus, right, and all the existing Ethereum tools such as Truthful, MetaMask. MetaMask is a wallet, of course, a browser-based wallet which you can just connect to your Ethereum wallet using MetaMask. All of these are compatible with Ethermint, and you can port your smart contracts over without additional work. So this is absolutely awesome right here. And I'm going to be talking about, when I get to the ecosystem part, I actually want to talk a little bit about Engine and how they may fit into this. And I wonder if they are planning to at some point, because we've got a different blockchain which is actually working with Cosmos. So I wonder if we'll see Engine on them as well, because as you know, I like blockchain games too. Now, why bother creating a blockchain with the Cosmos SDK when I can just deploy my decentralized application on top of a virtual machine blockchain? Now, so they do have this question justified. Basically, they're saying here that it is very difficult to develop smart contracts. Okay, so it's not the case anymore with Cosmos, because with the SDK, developers can easily develop entire application-specific blockchains which have several advantages. Amongst others, they give more flexibility, security, performance, and sovereignty, which is basically to have the full functionality pretty much, right? And to learn more about the application-specific blockchains, read this post, which you can check out. Of course, if you don't want to build your own blockchain, you can still make your smart contract compatible with Cosmos by deploying them on Ethermint, right? So you can use the Ethereum virtual machine. Connecting the blockchains together is the IBC, which stands for Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, which leverages the instant finality property of Tendermint consensus, although it can work with any fast finality blockchain engine to allow heterogeneous chains to transfer value, for example tokens or data, to each other. Now then they're explaining what are heterogeneous chains. Different layers, sovereignty. Of course, sovereignty is actually very important, because this means that a blockchain can keep its full potential, okay, even though they're gonna be linked to Cosmos, because you may argue that if they were to link with a different blockchain, for example, maybe they will lose some of that potential, maybe the transactions per second, maybe the communication between the blockchains, the cross swap and things like that, cross-chain information may be lost. But it's not the case with Cosmos, right? They're basically confirming it here, and I'm sure if it would be otherwise, it would have been proven by now and people would have complained, but I couldn't find anybody complaining. So how does IBC work? So the principle behind IBC is fairly simple. Let us take an example where an account on chain A wants to send 10 tokens. Let us call them item B to chain B. Now continuously chain B receives the headers of chain A and vice versa. This allows each chain to track the validator set of the other. In essence, each chain runs a light client of the other. Now bonding. When the IBC transfer is initiated, the atoms are locked up, bonded on chain A. Okay, so this is how it looks here, and it's always nicer with diagrams because you can see how it works. Then a proof that the 10 atoms are bonded is relayed from chain A to chain B. Validation, the proof is verified on chain B against chain A's header, and if it is valid, then 10 atom vouchers are created on chain B. So here we go, I've got the copy here. Note that the atom that have been created on chain B are not real atom, as atom only exist on chain A, right? So that's pretty cool. They are a representation of on B. It's probably like a clone, I guess, right? From chain A, along with a proof that these atoms are frozen on chain A. Okay, so they're frozen to not generate double the supply, or kind of like double spending in a way, right? A similar mechanism is used to unlock atom when they come back to the original chain. For a more comprehensive description of the IBC protocol, you can look at this specification, so check it out there. And of course, they want to design the Internet of Blockchains, which is the hub, Cosmos, and all the different blockchains interconnected, as you can see in this diagram here. So that's pretty cool stuff. Let me know what you think so far. Again, drop me a comment below. I want to hear your opinion on this, especially if you're interested in Cosmos. If you have already invested in Cosmos, I'm curious to get your input. So more information here on Cosmos. They're solving the scalability issue, vertical scalability, horizontal scalability, the Ethermint hub, which is of course the Ethereum virtual machine, and so on. So pretty cool stuff. So in the end, what is Cosmos? Makes blockchains powerful, easy to develop with. Tendermint, of course, enables blockchains to transfer value with each other through IBC, allows blockchain applications to scale to millions of users. So that's pretty cool stuff. Let's move on and look at the applications, how you can build them. So you can write your custom blockchain, launch a brand new blockchain, and you can connect other Cosmos, or you can connect to other Cosmos blockchains, of course, to increase adoption and liquidity of your own blockchain. You can actually check out their community. They're on various social media here. They're on Twitter, they're on Reddit, YouTube, and also Telegram. Again, I'm going to be dropping the link in the description of the video. Now, the ecosystem, who's actually working with Cosmos at the moment? Well, Binance Chain are working with them. Akash Network, eMoney, I haven't heard of these guys. IOV, I have heard of Kava, of course, which are a recent IEO, initial exchange offering on Binance. Well, they had their initial exchange offering, the token sale on there, and they're listed, and they're actually going to have their mainnet pretty soon. It's going to be next week. So yeah, Kava is pretty cool there, and they've actually got XRP behind them as well. I'm not going to talk too much about Kava because this video isn't meant for them, but it's just something here that I've noticed that kind of drew my attention even more to Cosmos, because I had my eyes on Cosmos, but then when I've heard of the Binance IO Kava, I saw that they're working on the Cosmos SDK, so I was like, Cosmos must be quite important, right? So then I started checking it out, and I thought this is the perfect time to do a review for you. Loom, which is also focused on blockchain gaming, kind of like Engine, layer 2 scaling solution on Ethereum that includes a network of DPoS sidechains for highly scalable games and user-facing dApps. They're also integrated with Cosmos, so you can see that they're actually growing, right? A lot of these different projects like what Cosmos are doing, and then DLive, which PewDiePie was talking about, which PewDiePie has been shilling on his YouTube channel. Well, I don't think we're shilling it for free. You can bet that, right? He received a lot of money from DLive to talk about them. And of course, Lino, which is also a cryptocurrency network and also a video platform where you can basically do live streaming, and they delete your video after that's done. Like, I think it's 24 hours or 48 hours after. The developer portal, of course, here's the Cosmos SDK information here, the documentation in different languages, so that's pretty cool. If you're stuck and you're not sure what to do, you can check this out if you're a developer. So pretty cool, and I'm sure they'll give you help online as well, probably on their Discord channel and so on. The framework committed to IBC support, Cosmos SDK, Nomic Lotion, Cadenamint, I think it's pronounced, and so on. So you can make an impact yourself. You can join the working group. You can explore their GitHub page, of course. And yeah, the Cosmos Hub roadmap. So here's information on their roadmap, because we want to see the roadmap, want to see what is going on there. The upcoming milestones and the governance milestones. So the Atom transfers are done. Atom transfers here, this was done in April 2019. IBC proposal, which is an upgrade proposal that may be created on the Cosmos Hub to add support for IBC, the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, and so on. Proposal passed. That's also going to be in the future. And the community governance and how they're going to work out. So they do have a pretty good roadmap here. I wonder if they'll hit all their milestones, because, like I said, the market cap is quite big. Check them out on CoinMarketCap, and you'll have a look there, and you'll see that it is quite big. So I think they're doing pretty well, in my opinion. The Cosmos Hub information here, you can see more information here, like for example, which wallets can you use. So all these different wallets, the Atomic wallet, the Koba, Cosmos Station, Huobi wallet, and so on. All these different wallets where you can store your Atom coins on, and the Cosmos Hub Explorer to check all the transactions, of course. And now, what is a delegator? Again, I was talking about proof of stake here and how you can stake. But actually, let me have another look at this, because I wanted to talk about IBC here. Yeah, so meet the IBC team. So of course you want to see the team, right? When you do a review and you check a project, you want to see who's behind it. So here I've got the CEO of Tendermint, Jay Kwon. Okay, he's working with IBC for Cosmos Network, of course. Mark Miller, who's the chief scientist. So quite important people here, right? Interchain Foundation, Ethan Buckman, a lot of people from Tendermint, as you can see here. So quite not a very big team, right? You may argue, well, these are probably the execs. I don't think they've got all their different blockchain developers and so on, but these are all the execs here in the team section. But let's move back here because I wanted to talk a little bit about this. So if you don't have the funds to run a validator node, you can still stake on Cosmos, which is pretty cool. It's kind of like Ontology, right, in a way, which even though you don't have enough funds to run a node, you can still stake, right? So this is pretty much what you can do on Cosmos. So how many tokens or how many coins do you actually need to stake? One is the minimum, right? That's how you can be a validator node. You can actually check out this page here with all the validator information. And you may be asking yourself, what are the staking rewards? Is it really worth it? Personally, I'm going to say no, but you may argue it because it depends what you're looking for. If you're invested in this project for a long period of time, and again, this is not financial advice, if you have invested in it for a long period of time, it may be worth staking because you generate some extra income. It's like, why not, right? But if you're looking purely for profits from staking, it isn't one of the best in terms of payouts, right? This is one of the cons that I found with it. But some of you may argue that, right? So for example, let's say I want to stake 10,000 Atom, which would be quite expensive. Actually, let me go here, delegate Cosmos. So again, to run a validator node, and this is actually on a third-party website. It's called stakingrewards.com. They've got information on other blockchains, other coins, and how much you can earn by staking. And they got one for Cosmos. I actually saw this on their Reddit page, so I thought I'd share it here. If you run a validator node on Cosmos, you need 85,681 atoms. So that's quite a lot. It's the equivalent of 287,000 at the current price. So very expensive. Not everyone can afford it. Maybe if you're a startup company or even like a medium-sized company, maybe so. But let's have a look here. Let's say you have 1,000 Atom, which is 3,360. You get 8.75% total reward rate per year, which is better than most banks do. But that's only $294 per year. Okay, which is the equivalent of 87 atoms. That's how much you get for staking. Okay, per week it's only 11 cents, $1.99 per month. So not a lot here, right? If you're expecting high gains, forget about that. It's not going to happen. But yeah, this is pretty much what I wanted to cover here. And actually, if we have another look here, I actually wanted to check one more thing on their, what did I want to check? No, I think this was it. I just wanted to have another look at that. I thought I missed something there. Right, no, that's pretty much it. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments below. What do I personally think of Cosmos? I mean, as we can see, Binance are supporting them, Loom are supporting them, which are a big project as well. All these big projects are looking into them and they're jumping on board with Cosmos. So could it potentially do well? Well, they've started off on the right foot if you could see it that way, because look at them. The market cap, the people that they're bringing on board, they're going to get the support from Binance, which have a lot of money, right? So I think that they can potentially grow quite fast and you're going to see more blockchains integrated into Cosmos. So personally, I think it is a good project, but I have to say that I find it a bit too expensive to jump in at the moment. I know that it dipped to close to 190 or 180 not too long ago, and now it's just trading at over $3. So I'm a bit concerned about the price in terms of that, but again, it's up to you, not financial advice. It's your decision what you want to do. So this is the only thing that I wanted to say, to be honest. It's 336 here. You can see the price on this. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This was my review from today. Let me know what you think. Again, don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank you very much and take care of yourself. Bye bye.